Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel. Today I am finally going to unbox and set up this brand new MacBook Pro that I finally found a way to purchase. My previous computer is the 15-inch MacBook Pro in space gray with touch bar, which I also unboxed on my channel, and the video will be linked down below. I have used that laptop for about 6 years or a little less than 6 years, and it has given me a good run. I've been able to be productive with it, considering that it was my only computer. But it's time to move on. I think 6 years is a pretty decent lifespan for a computer before the hardware can no longer keep up with the new software that keeps coming out year after year. Those new softwares keep requiring more powerful specifications each time, it looks like. So in that sense, no tech is really forever. No tech lasts forever. Sooner or later, that piece of technology won't work anymore because it won't get support anymore. So we have to roll with the times. So here we are unboxing a brand new laptop again. Still a MacBook Pro, but with the M2 chip. I purchased this from Beyond the Box via the Shopee app, and I will link this specific item down below in the description box. This time I decided on just the 13-inch because I needed something lighter to carry around. That 15-inch is super heavy. It's super heavy, you guys, and this 13-inch one should be substantially lighter. And I also picked up this old Pro design with the touch bar because I need the internal fans for active cooling because I edit videos not every day, but maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and they're about 20 to 30 minutes long, maybe an hour long. And I also film in 4K and edit and render in 4K. And my editing is very simple. I don't even use effects at all, and I definitely do not do 3D. But because this laptop already has the M2 chip, this should be okay as long as it has the active cooling. It is just for YouTube anyway. I've watched a ton of reviews of this laptop online. The most helpful video that I have seen was one made by the Everyday Dad on YouTube. He filmed himself using this exact same model laptop, editing a video on Final Cut Pro, and he said it was okay. So this is what I got. It's the 13-inch MacBook Pro. This is not the base model. This is the one with 512 gigabytes of storage, and it's silver. Yes, I am finally back to silver. Now the price tag says it's 92,000 Philippine pesos, but it is actually on sale for about 87,000. And I was also able to use a voucher for an additional 1,000 pesos off. So it was a good deal. Inside the box is the USB-C charging cable and the charging brick. It also has some warranty information here and also the stickers, which now comes in silver. They used to come in white. But I have never really used any of the Apple stickers, not that I can remember, except for once in my car decades ago. But I don't remember ever placing an Apple sticker anywhere else after that. And finally, here is the actual laptop, which seems to be completely drained of power, so I'm just going to plug it in. I am naming this laptop Bob. Just Bob. Nothing fancy or dramatic. Bob is just a simple dude who just wants to get his job done as efficiently and as quickly as he can without any drama. And by the way, I did consider the new MacBook Air that has the new design, which is just as powerful as this one. And it is priced only very slightly higher. But I ended up with this one because I do need the active cooling. And I actually like the touch bar, and I use it a lot. The MacBook Air does not have the touch bar. Now I'm just going to set up the laptop the way everyone else does, with the Apple ID and everything. And then when that's done, I will be transferring my files from this external hard drive into the new laptop. This external hard drive has a USB 3.0, so it's very fast, but the cable has a USB-A while the laptop only has USB-C. So I'm using this dongle. This is an original Apple dongle that I bought 6 years ago, shortly after I purchased the previous laptop, which also has only the USB-Cs. And while transferring the files, I also realized that I had to set the trackpad gestures again into the setup that I have been used to for 6 years. I am a creature of habit because I don't want to spend too much time and energy thinking more than I should. So if something is off, if something is not what I am used to, I end up thinking about it, and I don't want to do that. So I just reconfigured the gestures, and I kind of figured out how to do it after a while. Now this laptop has only 2 USB-C ports, and they are both on the left side of the laptop. So while the external hard drive was plugged into one of the USB-C ports, I tried out this USB-C hub. This is the Mi brand, which I have been using for many years with my old laptop, and I've had no problems with it. It has a good pass-through port for power, but when I tried it out with a power cord and a wired mouse, the mouse would not work, but the power did. So maybe this is not the right hub for this laptop. Also, this laptop was on Monterey when I got it, so I did have to upgrade to Ventura, which I am familiar with already because I had it on my previous laptop. I also have on my planner a list of all the applications that I want to install in this new laptop, basing on what I have on my previous laptop, but these are only what I have been actually using for the past year or two. I have so many applications on my previous laptop which I needed at that time, but my work has changed, my productivity processes have changed, and also my life has changed. So I'm glad I actually need much less applications than I used to. It saves more space on the computer, and it also won't stress the memory so much. The priority, of course, is Final Cut Pro for the love of my YouTube channel. It is pricey at 15,000 pesos, but my old license from about 10 or 12 years ago for Final Cut Pro no longer works on these new M2 chip MacBook Pros, so I just paid up. I paid 15,000 pesos. I have no choice. There is no way around it with Ventura. For the previous 3 years, I was able to run my old Final Cut Pro on Mojave using legacy mode, where you open the Final Cut Pro app using terminal, and that worked. I will link a tutorial for that in the description box. But that technique no longer works on Ventura. I tried it. It doesn't work anymore, so I've had to use iMovie for a short while. Okay, so some of these apps that I need are on the App Store, while some are on their own website. But I was able to download everything that I needed without a problem, like Scrivener, which I purchased August of last year, and the Microsoft 365, which I need when I am working with other people who use Windows. And when it comes to USB hubs, I still have this old hyperdrive that I have used for 6 years with my old laptop. I do have an unboxing video of this, which I will link down below, and this has been so reliable. All of the ports have worked all the time, even when all of them are being used simultaneously. It didn't give me a problem at all. This has 2 USB-C ports, and both of the ports can work as pass-through power. It also has 2 USB-A ports, and both of the USB-A ports are 3.0 because they are blue, as you can see. And it also has HDMI and an SD card reader and a TF reader. So a very powerful, very reliable hub. So I'm glad this still fits into this laptop, as it should actually, because this MacBook Pro, even if it has the new M2 chip, still uses the old MacBook Pro body. And after I have cleaned it up and plugged it back in, I am so glad to see that it really does work. The pass-through power works together with the external hard drive. And later on, while I was editing this video, I plugged in my wired mouse, and I am happy to report that it works. So I highly recommend the hyperdrive. As for this Mi Hub, I'm going to hold on to this anyway because maybe it can come in handy someday. I think I also have an unboxing of this, which I will link down below if I find it. Now that gray cable on the hub looks that way because I wrapped it with Sugru. Other things I will be using with this laptop are my other external hard drives. All of these are Western Digital My Passport. I have 6 already, and I also have a video review of these drives on my channel, which I will link down below. So I have 6 plus this light blue one, which I'm using as a scratch disk for editing my YouTube videos, and which I temporarily used to transfer files from my old laptop to this new one. Again, his name is Bob. I hope to be even more productive with Bob, and I should because I have so much work to do. Wish me luck, and please take a moment to welcome Bob into the world. Hello, Bob. Thanks for watching. Bye.